Well, okay, so um so I think I'm just I've got this going here like this. I kind of want to try what do I got going here? This is a mess. I kind of want to try I kind of want to try like I don't know. I got like because I got like I got so used to having like a long range microphone. All right, so I'm trying not to I'm trying not to get like too high a setting, like but I don't want to clip too much either. So so let's see if I have what if I have like if I turn this way down? This is the see, I'm kind of like thinking I'm trying to listen to my voice. I should probably have like my chat client on. I don't know, like when I turn away from my mic, I have like sort of you know, like if I face it, of course, if it was right in front of my face like Leafy, you know, that would be another thing. Yeah. Hello and welcome to another video. But really, I don't know, I'm just, I don't know what to do. I wish I had like a shock mount though. I think that probably would be good. Because, you know, I do have this thing hanging from the top of my desk, and it is connected now to my desk, which means anytime I hit my desk or do anything like with the... Fortunately, I have like my keyboard is on a separate drawer, like that's sort of spring mounted. It's sort of you know, it's squishy. So like right there I was tapping on it and you couldn't hear it, so that makes it better. But like anything like on the desk would be heard throughout the frame, and the mic would probably pick it up. So but you know, I don't have a shock mount, and I don't have like a real boom attachment thingy, which I probably should have, I guess. You know, I mean, I don't know, I avoided getting one, and I thought, well, I just got the basic thing, and then I thought I could, you know, put it on the the table and just put foam in front of it like some people do. And then actually then I thought, well, you know, I probably could put it up there, and I could probably get it out of range where people could see it. And that, while it's true, I can sort of do that, I found that getting it closer to me gave me a much better sound. And also I found that getting it even though it's closer to the computer now where it is, because the computer is over there, and so now I'm not reversing my... It's backwards, really. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. The computer's over there. But in reality, it's over there. But it is actually on this side, you know, closer to this side where the mic is. Just when I point toward the computer, it actually points away from the computer. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Just imagine that it's on my left, so that would be your right, because I'm not reversing my camera anymore. I thought it would be better because, you know, like when I wear a t-shirt, I have some kind of now I don't know what that sound, what was that sound? There was like a little sound, something. That was my phone, maybe. Actually, that might have been my phone telling me something. I should probably like mute my phone, right? I wish my phone wasn't a piece of junk. You know, my phone is so old. It's a Galaxy S4. I got one for me and my wife, and um um so so me and my wife both have S4s, and you know, just to give you an idea how old that is, as of the time of making this video, the S10s are out. So you know, that gives you an idea of how old they are. But you know, when I bought them, they were refurbs, so they were really cheap. You know, with Verizon, I think they cost $1 each, and so with a contract, of course. But you know, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Um. I'm looking like I'm losing bandwidth even now already, because it's just that time of day, I guess. Yeah, it is. It's already that time of day. Dang. All right. I think I might be able to make 800 or 900, so let me see what happens here. I knocked 100 off, and it's going to look like hell, but, you know, like heck. But whatever. Let me see if I've got this. I'm like too lazy to do anything with my chat. But I should probably have my actual chat up, because you know, then I can do modding things if I have to. So yeah, I guess, you know, whatever. I'll bring up YouTube here, and so I can kind of like I can pop out the chat and then put it up here in a corner, and I can get like oh yeah, I probably still have a rerun going on Twitch now. I don't know about this, like if I stop my rerun, will that fix everything as far as my channel? Will it start streaming? Because I'm using restream.io, and it might actually keep trying to stream. So I might have to stop it and start it. I don't really know, actually, to be honest with you. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. It might work. No, I think it's actually gonna turn into, yeah, look at that. It actually came up. So that's, Restream is very slick, because it also like if you try to do that from a live like OBS or something, you would just keep getting, you can't stream yet to Twitch. But Restream will actually like somehow keep trying, or it can tell when it's ready to stream. One of the two, I'm not sure. But anyway, I can pop the chat out here and put it in the corner of a monitor, and then now I can I'll pause these streams, I guess, but there's no need to use this bandwidth, I guess. But whatever, I guess I just like to what's it doing here? Oh, this is actually like came up with the right thing, so whatever, that's kind of nifty. Okay, well, it doesn't look so good, but I mean, actually, I'm looking at it. It's actually not too bad, considering. Could be much worse. But yeah, my face is kind of washed out in the settings I have now, and you know, part of it is it's more like you know, I haven't put any color in my beard, and so a lot of it's faded out, and you know, my beard's pretty white, so it looks better when it's dark, because you can actually see some definition in my face. The only thing that the only thing that's not gray on my face are like my eyebrows, which are just for some reason still naturally dark. I don't know why, but it's weird when you think about it. Alright, well anyway, it's kind of interesting, but I don't know, I was like gonna try to, I was actually gonna try to play, um, I was actually gonna try to do a little Assassin's Creed or something. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but we'll see. I'm not sure how it's going to sound or anything or whatever. We'll see what it looks like in a moment here. It takes a long time to come up, and then I have to actually no, I have to like select the game capture thingy. I think like properties, right? And then oh, look at that. I'm hearing some sound anyway. Assassin's Creed Origins. Let me see what it sounds like here. Is this gonna be like a thing? Is it gonna work? Looks like something's coming up. I might have to adjust it. Like this is kind of how it works. Like that. There we go. That's good. For scaling. Okay. That's working right. Like that. Okay. See if that works, right? All right, let me see. I'm gonna go to like office view like this, and then I'm gonna go over here and see if it puts me back to the game scene. Yeah, it looks like it did. Okay. It's kind of like if I get it about like this. Yeah, okay. So I'm not sure what I'm going to get as far as like processor intensive, because I think I have like right now, I wish I could leave it like this. I don't know if I can, but I gotta leave like, I want to do like, what? The Discovery Tour right now? Okay. Let's see what it does for me. This is pretty neat, actually. I've poked around in this just a little bit. You get a lot of weird stuff like this happens. And then Okay.
Welcome to Discovery Tour by Assassin's Creed, Ancient Egypt.
This is neat. Guided tours will take you through majestic landmarks and acquaint you with Egyptians and their culture. Enjoy the panoramas of this beautiful country through the eyes of your eagle, or use an avatar to climb to the very top of the Great Pyramid. Navigate a boat along the banks of the River Nile to ride a horse across the deserts and lush, fertile lands. Pretty neat. And when a view truly captures your fascination, take a picture using the photo mode and share it with your friends. We hope you enjoy this experience. I wish I could move the camera around, I'll tell you that. I feel like, I think I would probably like that more. So, yeah, so it tells you, move your character to the start of the tour, and so you've got, like, I'm using the default controls, you know, WASD, because I can't accidentally hit someone with this. Although, there are some funny Easter eggs in this, actually. Now, this is like, oh look, there we go. Climb down. Okay, I don't want that. Come on, WASD, I got it. I don't want to start the tour. I guess I do, because it's gonna have that stupid sign up there if I don't. It's gonna tell me different things, like, you know, see, they like try to pick you up, like everyone Egyptian. Everyone Egyptian thinks you're crazy. That's basically what that's what you come away with this. Not so much the Greeks. The Greeks are just sort of casual about whatever it is you do, but like this. You start here, and it tells you,
Welcome to Alexandria. Planning of the city.
Okay. So then you follow the trail to the next
Alexander's plan to build his great city began with a verse from Homer's Odyssey. There is, in front of Egypt, in the sea with many swells, an island called Pharos. Guided by these clues, Alexander the Great founded his future city at the western end of the Nile Delta.
Okay. Okay. Right? Okay, now let me see. Am I using the right, see, if I use this, following the road thing on this right now.
Though Alexander considered this location ideal for his great city, it presented considerable challenges. Too difficult to access during storms, the surrounding swamps threatened disease, and the limestone soil prevented the growth of healthy crops. However, due to the influence of his mentor Aristotle, Alexander the Great recognized that the true value was its strategic emplacement. Alexander knew that in controlling Pelusium to the east, Memphis to the south, and his crowning glory Alexandria to the west, he would create a triangular stronghold, allowing him to control the entire delta while giving him access to the Mediterranean.
Got very different. If it's got very different mechanics when it comes to. See, there I am. See, there I am down there. Is this a bird? Is this how it looks to birds? Birds have like an intense depth of field and or something. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea about that. I know nothing about birds. You know, that's all I know. That's like the most I know about birds is that. I know that's all I know about birds. Okay, see, look, there's that guy down there still. Okay. So I got this. And I think I can call the horse too, right? Oh, here he comes. Okay. So if I want to go on, like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. If I want to go, like, oh, cool.
Whoa.
The Great Walls of Alexandria had a humble beginning. Lacking chalk to outline the future city's foundations, architects were forced to use flour instead. Clouds of migrating birds swept down and ate the flour, erasing the plans. This prompted Alexander to seek guidance from the oracles, who reassured him that his future city was destined to feed a large population.
Okay, oracles. Okay. Now, where was go to objective?
Whoa, whoa.
This is where I was, right?
Excavations led by Mahmud Bey el-Falaki in the 19th century revealed that the wall enclosure measured approximately 5.2 kilometers in length and 2.2 kilometers in width. It was roughly 9 meters in height.
So I can be on my horse and be following along here. I know if I follow the road or go to the next objective or...
Whoa.
E, go to next objective. Okay.
Whoa.
Where's the next objective? No idea.
Whoa.
Doesn't appear to be working like, like in here, right? So I can follow this along, right?
Whoa.
I don't know, that's not really doing...
Whoa. Whoa.
These formidable ancient walls would resist a number of attacks, including fending off the king of Syria in 169 BCE. It wasn't until 295 CE that they eventually fell to Roman Emperor Diocletian, and this only after 8 months of relentless assault.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
Alexandria's principal architect, Dinocrates, chose a Hippodamian grid plan. The grid maximized functionality, with wide, straight roads and canals running beneath them. Alexander recognized the military value of the city's design. The wide, parallel streets gave him optimal surveillance of the city, while allowing the unobstructed flow of troops. A central corridor ran from the Mediterranean's north port down to Lake Mareotis to the south. This thoroughfare acted as an unobstructed link for commercial trade and travel between the two ports. Many of the streets were bordered with grand buildings and parks, including Canopic Street, with its impressive gate bordering the eastern end.
That kind of shows you the same thing a little bit. I don't know, this map doesn't really show you overview Alexandria. Wow. Wow. Okay. I think this could be the last one here, right?
Alexandria was most likely built upon an already existing Egyptian village. Upon its completion, the Egyptians reviled the city, refusing to call it by its founder's name. Instead, they called it Raked, the building, as a mark of disdain, which was later Hellenized into Rakotis. Despite this, the name Alexandria would remain.
Okay. Okay. What was that? Okay. Is this frozen or what? I don't wanna open the menu. I just want to go back here and oh, so when you sit long enough, your bird comes back to you. So that's the thing that happens. So yeah, okay, I can kind of I'm not like, is my voice coming over the... No, it is not. It's not. Okay. All right. Well, oh no. What's happening now? Oh no, crashed. Send crash report. We'll see if it's like, I haven't been able to, I haven't been able to, get my achievements synchronized, and I had a crash earlier, and something got corrupted somewhere, And I don't know exactly why it went the way it did, but it's sort of like it is, and I don't know. I'm not sure. It won't synchronize anymore. There's something corrupted in probably in one of my online files, because it doesn't. I've deleted all my saves here because I don't really have much going. Even in the game itself, I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of so I don't have a what am I trying to say? So what do I do? How do I think I got it now. There, it starts with her like this. The grid pattern, the matrix. And then and you know, unfortunately you can't play. I like to play female characters, and you know, you can't play as her in the main game. You can use a hack. You can use a hack. There's like a hack built into the game that you can use. You can just exchange the video, but I haven't found a way to to exchange the audio yet. So there's our bird. And there comes our horse. Wherever he appears, wherever you're not looking, and he's like from a little ways away. But then, you know, if you just kind of walk away, he just kind of hangs out. He does whatever. You know, you can kind of like you can even get on another horse if you want.
Whoa.
So this is kind of interesting. You do some more kind of acrobatic stuff with the horse. Then you don't have to like hit the climb key or whatever. So you can just kind of horses, because horses can go up pretty steep hills. So you just kind of, this isn't not how you do it, but there's sort of a,
Whoa.
oh, look at that. And you can't like die in this, so you can fall incredible amounts of distances, and you can oh, look at this. You can chase the seagulls away.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's follow the road here, right? I don't know why it bothers displaying that line. It's not really necessary for it to do that, but you know, I find that unimmersive. I would rather it not do that.
Whoa.
And it's sort of like oh, look at that. That's like not a very detailed I see. Yeah. Okay. So it's sort of coming back when you I'm getting a, I know. Okay. I'm getting is setting like very fast. Let's go to ultra fast. And maybe I won't get like a... Maybe I won't get a, I won't get a, okay. Maybe I won't get like a, I'm getting like a hardware, like it's just freaking out the hardware now all of a sudden. So, you know, I could do, yeah, I don't know. Let me see. So, like, turning on this frequent... Okay. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So I don't know. This is probably not going to change anything too much. But I'm getting sort of a thing. I don't know. Like, how do I display? I can't remember like where I change my frame rate. If I want to change my frame rate. No, I got an FPS limit on, like 30 FPS. Off. I'm happy with that, really. Right, so, maybe I should, I don't know. That's interesting. I've got, like, very fast adaptation. And, I mean, it's too bad because I think I'm getting, like, 6 minutes worth here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this really actually speeds things up or slows it down. But... there's a lot of objects in here. So... So she doesn't go as fast. Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
Because that guy's not here. He's not here anymore because I think yeah, all right, so let's just
Whoa.
okay, so if I want to all right. So if I get in the water, I think eventually, like, someone's gonna try to rescue me or something. But like here in this neck of the woods where there aren't quite as many things going on, there's like, so here you can get on, so let's see what I got here. Here's a gentleman with, oh, it's a girl. It's a girl. I couldn't tell. She's so skinny. It's hard to tell. But yeah, it is a girl. Look at that. It's a gal, sorta. You know, I mean, you can't. It's hard to tell, but I think like the clothes are slightly different for the females, and you know, whatever. So you can sit on the boat and just ride along. And it's really funny, actually, if there's already a passenger in the boat and you borrow the boat, what you end up doing is you end up like you toss the pilot off the boat. But when there's only one person on like this, she just goes, she'll just go sit down, she'll talk. She'll talk to you like you're crazy, like everyone does. Everyone thinks you're just insane. And under some circumstances, if you like leave them on the boat or something, sometimes the boat will collapse or something. I'm not sure why that is, but like you kind of play musical boats. When someone gets tossed off the boat, they go on, they swim to another boat. But this is pretty neat, really, this boat thing. I evidently can't go through this. How does a large boat get through this canal? Is there a way? Is there a way? I don't know. What are we looking at on the map here? Let's have a look. Alright, so here's this. Here we are trying to go through this. But evidently this boat is too tall to go underneath that thing. Pretty interesting. There's lots of pictures. You can see these little squares are like where people took a picture. And oh wait, I think I see, isn't like one of these taller than the others or something? No, maybe not. Looks like they're about all the same. All right, well, these are this is way too tall to get through. And there's, I guess in ancient Egypt there wasn't like a such thing as a drawbridge. So you can't go through here like this. This is
bitch!
Ah, yeah, I know. She's like, you're crazy. Basically everything they say is you're insane. What are you doing? You're crazy. You're absolutely insane. You're totally crazy. You're crazy. You're a crazy lady. And these boats are not. These sails are too high to go through under that. Yeah, she kind of keeps talking about stuff. But if you want to go, like if I wanted to get to that, I could get to that by going around the lighthouse, I think. Like this. Or going around the whatever. The lighthouse is another interesting kind of thing. This is oh, and periodically you run into an amphora floating in the water. Like there's another one right there. They're just all over the place floating around in the water. And they break when you hit them. And then here's like a merchant ship. And the merchant ships and the military ships, sometimes they have like interaction platforms. You can, like, if you go near them, you can you can get on them and do things, and you can parkour up into the crow's nest. And same thing with the military vessels. You can't pilot them though. And even the small military boats like that are this size, they'll have a couple of soldiers on them, but you can't pilot those either unless you find one that's unoccupied. And if you find one that's unoccupied, then you can do it. This poor lady is just sleeping. She's gonna be mad if I hug the coast too. She's gonna start thinking I'm insane, you know, because that's what everyone in Egypt thinks. Everyone in Egypt thinks you're crazy. Basically, that's the takeaway from this. If you go to Egypt, everyone will think you're crazy, or at least ancient Egypt. Okay, I got auto run. Auto run. And I think when you got auto run on, eventually eventually like it corrects the camera angle. Like if you do this, like, you know, eventually it will whip around. Oh look, there's another, see, there's another ship similar to this one. Now wait, before I do anything here, before I do anything, let me see, let me look at the map again. Where am I at? See, I'm not even close to getting around in this harbor here. So I'd have to go around here. This is the, you can actually fast travel to this, to some of the spots. And this one is really interesting where it puts you. It puts you like way out on a, and you know, like one of the things you're supposed to do in this, I guess, is climb around on things. But I think the ships are neat though. Like the ships, a lot of the ships that are way out there are actually out there. They actually have avatars. I mean, they have NPCs on them, but they're out there in a range, like they're beyond where you can go. See, there's a lighthouse there. And let me see what I got. Am I still traveling at a speed? I guess it pauses the game technically, but see, if I go in there, that's a sandbar, that's a bridge leading up to it. There's no way of going there, so I don't know. Yeah, it's like I've got it on this full throttle, you know, graphic settings. And just as long as I'm not in a city where there are too many NPCs, it's just fine, you know, even with streaming. Although I wish I could stream at a higher resolution. I did turn my adaptive whatever thingy down. I mean, I probably could do better if I wanted to change my monitor resolution, because I'm using a window. I'm using a full screen window, which makes it easier for me to do other things. So I think this is how you get in there. Like, yeah, this is how you get in the. This is how you get in the. This is how you get in the harbor, because you can't go through that. You can't go under that bridge. You see smaller boats. This is a really small boat. Technically, this really should be able to go under that bridge, but it's the sails are too tall. Actually, though, if I find one of those, here's a military boat. If I find one of these unoccupied, you can't pilot these. Like, if I jump onto this one, I won't be able to do anything with it. I won't be able to like pilot it or whatever. But like this, there's no interaction with the soldiers or whatever. Okay. So and it looks like their sails are just as tall as mine anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. I don't think there's a way to get through those bridges. But there's so many cool things around here. If you travel around, you can oh man. Oh yeah. It's great to have like a lady on your ship that constantly tell you you're crazy. There's a military thing with only one guy on it. But I think you still can't pilot those. That's what I think. I'm not sure, but oh, I see. There was a guy in there. There was a guy in there with it. There was a guy in there for they had another guy. It was a guy in the water. Why was a guy why was there a guy in the water? All right, well, whatever. There was a guy in the water. I don't know, he was swimming around. Now he's back on his ship. He's back on his boat. He must have fallen off somehow. There's a lot of really cool stuff, and I can't even begin to like talk about like all the stuff you can do just in this without even playing the game, just looking around at stuff. But like there are some ships like this there are some boats like this you can get on. See, there's another one without a partner. But